Hey guys, we have your science quiz that you need to be ready for tomorrow. So I wanted to put this out so that you know what to study today. So on your quiz, we have some questions. Let's go ahead and go through those. First of all, we have which animals have bills or beaks? Well, this is just something you should know. Of course, those are birds. Birds have bills or beaks. Next question. What is the biggest group of invertebrates? Well, remember, invertebrates don't have a backbone. And can you think of an animal that we deal with a lot, especially in Florida? A type of animal that does not have a backbone? Those are insects like bees, flies, wasps, murder hornets, things like that. So, those are insects, biggest group of invertebrates. Next question. What is the deepest part of the ocean? The deepest part of the ocean, if you remember maybe if you've watched Finding Nemo, when Dory and Marlin were trying to get that mask out of that deep, dark part of the ocean, they went down an abyss. That's what that's called, an abyss, the deepest, darkest part of the ocean. Next question. What are insect feelers used to hear, smell, and taste? What are insect feelers used to hear, smell, and taste? Well, those are called antennae or antennae, whichever way it's pronounced. So make sure you have that written down as well. Next question. What is it called when an animal will look like another animal for protection? This was towards the end of our reading, so it should be a little bit more fresh in our mind. If you remember, they had the two butterflies that looked almost identical, and one of them, when an animal eats it, it doesn't taste good, and the other one, when an animal eats it, it does taste good. So that's kind of where that protection comes from, because animals know not to eat the butterfly that looks like that, but it's just a little tiny bit differences in the pattern. That's called mimicry. Mimicry, because they're kind of mimicking what the other animal looks like. Next question. What is it called when an animal will have many eyes working together as one eye? We see this a lot with insects like flies or maybe spiders. Mostly more with insects though. And that is a compound eye. A compound eye. Next question. What do we call the breathing holes of an insect? Remember, an insect doesn't have lungs inside of it. It has some holes on its side, on that bottom part of it, I believe it's abdomen, and it will breathe through those. And that is called the spiracles. Spiracles. Next question. What are animals without backbones? Well, I think we mentioned this one earlier. Animals without backbones are called invertebrates. Invertebrates. Make sure you know this. Make sure you also are familiar with page 190. Page 190, let me just pull that page up real quick. This, right here, this picture, specifically the head, the thorax, and the abdomen, you're going to really want to know which part of the insect is the head, thorax, and the abdomen. And you're also going to want to know page 194 and 195, the stages of what is called metamorphosis. Stages of metamorphosis. So make sure you know those. Make sure you have those written down. You're going to want to know the egg, larva, pupa, and adult. Those are the 4 stages of metamorphosis. And make sure you put those in the correct order as well.